Welcome to video 6, Wisdom and Kindness. We read in Proverbs 31 verse 26, "She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness." The Proverbs 31 woman was both kind and wise. Many wise women are not kind, and many kind women are not wise. It was fortunate that she was both. We remember from video 2 that she feared God. Proverbs 9 verse 10 tells us, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding." Think back to Proverbs 31 verse 10, where she is being described as more valuable than rubies. Now the Hebrew word for ruby, which is panyan, is used to describe the value of wisdom. And we read in Proverbs 8 verse 11 that wisdom is better than rubies. If you ask any married couple, they will tell you that God created women with a greater tendency toward verbal expression than men. Wisdom gave the Proverbs 31 woman the courage to stand up and speak, but it also gave her the courage to sit down and listen. She knew that unbelievers would judge the God of Israel by the words she spoke, just as today when people judge Jesus Christ by the words they hear from Christians. She knew that lying could seriously undermine her credibility, and she was careful always to be truthful. Her husband and her children trusted her, and so did those with whom she had business dealings. She already knew what Matthew could write years later, "For by your words you will be acquitted, and by your words you will be condemned." She avoided gossip because she would never undermine her credibility by betraying a confidence. And the flip side, she also thought twice before confiding in others. She was never negative. If she couldn't be kind, she would be silent. She welcomed advice and asked for opinions. No doubt she did so when she was planning on investing in her vineyard. She did not value the opinions of others, though, to the exclusion of her own, because she understood the difference between advice and validation. She knew that her thoughts and ideas also had merit. Her healthy self-esteem enabled her to take constructive criticism well, and she would never have allowed fear of failure to stop her from bettering herself. She criticized without being critical. It is safe to assume that she corrected her servants, but she would have done so kindly and gently. She knew how accommodating we all are with our own mistakes, and she always gave the same consideration to others. She gave advice and opinions. Perhaps the wisdom of his wife was one of the reasons her husband was so highly esteemed. He listened to her because he knew how strong she was in her heart and in her mind. He saw the greatness in her, and through it, he increased his own. She was the kind of wife to whom he could turn for a valued opinion or to handle his affairs in his absence. We're going to be talking a little bit more about him in the next video, the heart of her husband.